excited because I'm totally playing around with this new equipment, and I'm bringing my friend. I said, Amanda, my boo, my girl, Crazy Amanda Reacts, will you come on and talk about scary movies with me? And if you guys know Amanda, you know that she was like, I hate scary movies. No. And I was like, well, too bad you're doing it. No, that's not what happened. She said, for you, I will, because I love you. And I was like, I know. So let's welcome, Amanda.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you. Look. We got Terrence here.
I told Terrence he was on my live earlier today. Because if you're not subscribed, like I'm going to say this at least 20 times. Subscribe, Crazy Amanda Reacts. Go do it. I'll wait. I'll let you wait till after the live. But he was on it earlier, and I was telling him to come join us because this is a fun topic.
This is fun because Amanda hates.
I do.
She hates scary movies, and I love scary movies because I love to be scared. And hi, Ronnie.
Remember
Ronnie is one of my awesome members. And hi, Winter Night.
Oh, your little member. If you're a member, it comes up in green.
Yeah, and it's got the little, see the little, I don't know what it is, a little symbol.
Next to it. Then you can call out people. You can be like, why aren't you a member?
Good well, right. I see you're not a member, but it's also nice because then I see their comments. It's easier for me to see them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, Terrence is with me. He loves horror films.
So we made our little list of our top, your favorite, my least favorite. But it reminded me, remember when we watched a scary movie together on the plane?
Listen, I had that note to talk about. Amanda the whole time, I hate this. I hate this.
And I was like, we were holding each other. We were. And I don't know why you love it, because you were scared. You were like, oh. And it wasn't even that. It wasn't. Well, it was that.
The curse of Rona.
Yeah, that one.
Yes. But, look what Domo says. Domo,
you know what time it
is. But yeah, we watched The Curse of neither of us can say it.
Lenoras.
I don't know why I like to be scared. Like, I love being terrified. And Brett, my husband, hates it. Like, he'll be like, what do you want to watch tonight? I'm like, let's find a scary movie. And he's like, why? You're going to freak out the whole time.
Do you even like it in person? Like it to go to scary, like haunted houses and be scared?
Yeah, but I hate it. Remember when you peed?
I totally peed on myself. Because there would be Universal.
It was the Walking Dead experience or something.
And I didn't know they had the real people coming out at you at this thing. I thought it was one of those exhibits that they just have some props and we go in that thing.
And they got close.
And they come jumping out at you. I peed my pants.
And then Amanda's going, I peed my pants. So then we're all laughing. And we're all like, we're going to pee our pants because Amanda's going, I peed my pants. I peed my pants.
Like they were, I don't know if it soaked through. I had the jeans, but I think didn't I have to throw away go to the bathroom and get rid of the underwear? I had to throw away because I peed.
TMI, guys. TMI. Oh, boy. But yeah, that was I remember one time I was already with Brett. So I don't know how many years ago, but I was so scared. I was like walking right up against the wall. And when I left, my knuckles were bleeding because I had pressed them so hard.
Like in a scary haunted house?
In a haunted house. I was like walking so close next to the wall that they got all scraped up.
I don't like those for real. I will hit somebody. And I can't control it. It's one of those things, like that's a natural reflex, like trying to, and Greg will do that to me. Like my husband will come home and he'll be like a ninja. He'll come in all quiet and not making a sound.
I can picture that too.
And then open the door, be like, "Hi!" And I will if something's in my hand, I'll scream and I'll throw it.
Look, Terrence says he'll beat him up, so he's right along with you.
My bodyguard. Terrence always been my bodyguard, and he would be like, "We watched this scary movie together. I'll protect you." I was like, "Oh no," because there's only so much things you can protect from, and I don't like with the spirits. That's why I don't like that. We'll get to it. We'll get to it when we do our list.
So, yeah. All right. You want to get to it? So I got a little trailer first because I've been playing around. So we'll be right back.
Hey, it's
Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Did that scare you?
Mama Ween. Mama Ween.
Thank you. Shout out to Mooch TV for making that for me. I think that's fun. If you guys have been catching my horror movie reviews I've been doing this week, that's my little intro I've been playing because figured I might as well use it. It's a lot of fun. So tomorrow I'm going to do a watch party. You should do it with me.
What are you watching?
I don't know. I've got people voting on it right now. It's going to be a movie I haven't seen. So if you go to my community, you can vote. But I put Trick or Treat, which I haven't seen. The Conjuring, which I haven't seen.
I ain't watching none of this.
There was what else? There's two more. I forget even what they were, but I picked one. Crawl, I think. I picked ones people have been asking me about. So,
well, and I was forced to watch a movie this morning.
Yeah, thank you, Winter Night. Yes, let's talk about that real quick.
Because we get movies we have to review, right? Like they give us screeners, and so this movie is called Spell.
It is so creepy.
When does it come out?
It comes out Friday, just in time for Halloween.
Now, is this one they're going to have, is it going to be just in theaters? Or, see, now everything's so confusing.
I know. I'm pretty sure that it's, you know what? I'm going to look it up right now. But I am pretty sure that it is a streaming as well.
Because you never know these days. Sometimes like some movies it's only in theaters, some it's only streaming.
It's premium video on demand and digital, so I don't even think it's going to theaters.
Oh, okay. So Friday. And I watched it this morning preparing for the show because we were going to talk about it.
Yeah. I watched it last week, and I was messaging Amanda going, I can't wait for you to watch this. I can't wait for you to watch this.
And I didn't get the screener. I didn't get the screener yet, and I was hoping I didn't. I was like,
forget me.
Then it came through and I was like, oh no. I mean, so we could talk. Did you like it?
I liked it actually. So I thought the beginning was a little slow, but I think with a lot of movies like this, they are. For me, I'm like, let's get to the spooky and the creepy. Like, I don't care about the setup that these rich people are like, man, I have to go to my dad's funeral and fly this plane. I'm like, I don't care. Just get to the stuff, right? The core of it. Cause that's me. So I enjoyed it. I thought there was a couple parts where I was like, I'm going to vomit. And if you can get me to say that, I can't even imagine your reaction. I don't want to give major spoilers, but there's a railroad.
It reminded me the movie reminded me of Misery, right?
Yes, it's very much like Misery, but creepier.
It's creepy, definitely creepier. I mean, that lady so it's a mixture of like Misery with kind of
like
voodoo-ish, yeah, because she has these little voodoo babies and does stuff.
Oh, boogies? Yeah, but
what are they called?
They're called boogies, and they're made out of your. First of all, they say blood and skin, but she said another body.
Oh! I was like, oh no! Terrence knows what we're talking about.
I was like.
The male.
Did they just say that she put that in too? Like what?
And where did she get it from? I was like, is that a deleted scene?
I know. I was like, did she just like squeeze it out while he was passed out? Like, how did you? Whatever. Anyways, those things are creepy, and they look so creepy. I wonder if I can put a picture on here.
Doll or something. They look like a little voodoo doll.
But they're like. Worse than a voodoo doll because the voodoo dolls are usually like string and stuff or like or I don't know, this has like a legit face. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
I wonder if there's
like people would this guy get like a plane goes down and he gets stranded up in the hills with these voodoo people that are like keeping them there, like, you know, and
there it is.
Oh, there's the boogies. The boogies. Oh, and the eyes.
I know. It's so gross. Anyway, we'll turn that off. But that's what he looked like.
But I felt this was more gross to me than scary.
It's definitely got that. It's like Brightburn, right? Where you get that like gross, like.
Not as gross as like when that jaw and no. But I wasn't like too scared where I'm going to have bad dreams.
Yeah, I wasn't, and I felt it was a little predictable. There were parts that I knew were going to happen. I don't want to get too into it since it's not even out yet, but But a lot of these movies, like a lot of thriller type movies, are predictable anyway. You're like, oh, this is probably going to happen, you know? But I enjoy, I mean, I had a good time watching it, right? Which I don't know what that says about me, because there were some parts where I was like, I'm going to throw up.
I know what part you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't want to say it though because it might give you away, because that was like a shock. That part shocked me. I was like, no, I was like,
yeah,
what?
I know.
And then he put it back. Oh no! Okay, we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. That was the worst when he put it back, though, right?
It was worse. I'm like, why did you take it out?
Y'all just gonna have to watch it. We ain't gonna give no spoilers.
Yeah, I know. Oh, real quick, look at this. So Ronnie's talking about China dolls. Listen, dolls. So I'm gonna talk to Amanda about this one movie real quick.
Should we do our list?
Because it's not on my list. Hey,
I have a movie about with dolls in my list, though.
Okay, but have you seen? It's brand new. I just embargo broke yesterday. It's Toys of Terror.
No.
Okay. I kind of want to make you watch it.
No, I don't want to watch it.
There's so many creepy toys. It's basically these people go visit it used to be a home for children, and there's a trunk of toys, and the toys like legit like come to life and tell the kids to do bad things, and they have body melts.
Like Chucky.
It's like Chucky, but like a whole bunch of them.
Chucky's on my honorable mention list, though.
Oh, really? All right, so then let's get started. Okay. So do you want? Hey, Andrew says hi. Just want to say hi,
everybody.
Doughboy.
What do you? I don't even know what the Human Centipede 3 is.
You don't know what the Human Centipede is?
What is the human? Is that?
You look it up later.
Is that a dirty reference, Doughboy?
They all get sewn together. The people.
Well, why does he have 3? Oh, because he wants to be sewn with us, Doughboy. Doughboy, you go on with that. All
right. So, do you want to go first? You go first.
So, are we going to count down like 5 to 1, and then?
Yeah. Right.
Should I do my whole list and then you do yours, or just one at a time? You do
your. Well, you go. You go.
On my list. All right. Number 5.
This is the one she hates the most, by the way, because
I don't like any scary movies.
Right. I love scary movies.
My number 5. Y'all ready? This is the scariest movies I hate. Number 5. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Listen.
Is that on your list?
Listen. It would have been number 6, so it got cut off. But so I guess it's an honorable mention. But let me tell you about this.
Okay.
I first watched this. This is my story for this. Mm-hmm. I was like 9, which is way too young, first of all. And then a member of my family, who I've sworn to never name, thought it would be funny while I was sleeping to go outside and take a rake and scratch it down the window. And I was this close to peeing in my bed. I ran out of the room. I went into the bathroom and I cried for a solid hour. I thought for sure, because also I was asleep. And then you hear the scratching like from on the window.
That's when it comes to you.
Yeah, Ronnie's with us.
That's why, like, this is what has made my list, because this is ones that come. You can't. It's not like I've thought about maybe Jason or Halloween or one of those, but I was like, you can get away from those people, right? Like you can't tell me the people that died on those movies deserve to die because they should have ran a long time ago. But you can't get away. You can't get away from no Freddy Krueger. He's coming in your dreams. If he wants you, he's coming for you. You can't. You gotta sleep.
I know.
So that's one I made my list because I was like, you can't get away.
That's exactly it. You go to sleep. What are you going to do? Stay awake for the rest of your life? Like, I love coffee, but it's not going to keep me up past 24 hours. Look, Andrew hates that noise too. I
like the rake.
This. I don't know.
We're gonna say Freddy Krueger is awesome. He's so cool. He makes jokes before he kills someone.
Jared. It's still awful.
I think that's what my list was. A lot of stuff, like the scary stuff to me is something that you can't get away from, or like things that with spirits and could happen in real life. Those are the ones that make my list. And those are scariest for me. So yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street. Number 4, y'all mentioned the dolls.
Yeah.
Those Annabelle movies.
I haven't seen them because I feel like I'm gonna not like it. Dolls are my like. I love to be scared, but dolls. Mm-mm. You know how many
And that's
dolls
why it
my
scares
kids
me
have
most.
thrown away?
They say that's based off of a true story. They say they really got the possessed doll.
What?
Yes, that's why it scares me. Because when I saw it, I didn't know it was just like based off, like
Well,
The Exorcist
no, I'm
is
never
based
gonna watch
off
it.
like true, right? Things like it
Mhm.
really happened. The priests like did exorcisms on, like the Annabelle doll. They said is real, is based off the true.
Mm-mm. No, I'm never gonna watch it. What?
What?
He says that
See?
Jake, yeah.
And that's why I was like, oh no, I can't do this one. So see, but not the true looking doll. So the doll looks different, but it's based off of like a Raggedy Ann looking doll. I looked this up. Ain't it?
Yeah.
It looks like a Raggedy Ann. She's in a museum. It's a sign, don't touch it.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, so I didn't watch the first Annabelle movie because I don't like scary movies, but I had a screener. I had to go watch one of the newest ones.
I remember when it
there.
came out. Yeah.
And they still make me, because they put this doll in this little glass thing, and they put a little tiny little, not even a lock, that just get a little shake and it can open, and the thing could be the possessions released. They make me mad.
Nope, it's not gonna happen. Nope, that's all I'm thinking the whole time you're saying that is, no, I'm good.
All right, let's go to my 3.
Wait, real quick. Ronnie, why you do us that way?
That's true.
I got dolls behind me over
there. They follow you with their eyes.
They do.
Maybe all dolls that like has some kind of little possession in them.
Oh my God, don't say that.
What's that behind you, Tessa? What's that behind you?
I don't like you. Oh man.
Terrence don't think nothing's scary.
I know.
Terrence, the first film, okay, second film, third one. Well, that's the only one I watched was the third. I don't know about the other ones.
I don't know.
All right, y'all want to do my number 3?
Yeah, let's go for it.
I don't know. This ain't a real famous one people have seen, and they had a remake, but the remake's not as good as the original. And it's an old one. When a Stranger Calls.
I haven't seen that one.
You never seen that?
No. You think I would like it?
No. I'm not going to say any movies that you got. But it's about... I first watched this as a little kid. And then, so it's about this babysitter. And she goes to watch the kids, and the parents go out, but then she starts getting calls that, I'm watching you. Have you checked the children yet? And all these weird calls on there. And then she calls the police and all this stuff. And anyway, it finds out the police call back, and they trace the call, and the guy's in the house, and he's like, get out the house. He's in there. Done kill the kids upstairs. She has to escape. Oh yeah. Then she goes out the house. And then what happened is, this happened when she was a teenager, and then they bring it to real life, and she never really leave kids.
Yeah.
But then he escapes from the prison. Oh yeah. Oh no. Because it could really happen. That's the stuff I hate the most. The scariest, the stuff that really can happen.
Yeah. Right. Look, Winter Night agrees with you. Says it's good and creepy.
Oh, Ronnie never seen it.
Ronnie never seen it. And Andrew says he hears it's not the greatest. So, oh geez, Terrence.
What a Terrence call. I think this made my list though, because I first saw it as a little kid, and then I was terrified, especially if my parents was like, "Oh, we got a babysitter," and then
I'd be like,
So that's my number 3.
Babysitter.
My number 2 is a weird one, because I don't know if it's considered horror. The Silence of the Lambs.
That's considered horror for sure. You don't like that one? You I love that movie. That's a good movie. It's not on my list. It should have been on it.
But I hated it, because serial killers are really. I can't be watching this and then
eat people.
I don't even want to talk about it. That's one that I don't like. Even if it comes across the screen on the TV, I hurry and change.
Isn't that how he says it? I can't ever sound like people.
Wait, what did you say? Oh wait, Barbara.
Does he say that?
Clarice. Maybe like some fava beans and a nice.
I love it because it's creepy.
See, but it's not really horror scary. I wasn't sure.
Thriller. But that's where some of mine are too, because it's hard because I think about stuff that just because it scares me or creeps me out, I consider it. It's a weird, I feel like it's a wide genre with like a little.
I wasn't sure if that would be considered, but I hate it because like and he eats them. And then I watched the Hannibal and it was even worse. Oh no.
It's good. I liked Hannibal a lot.
It puts the lotion on its skin. I know. That's what creeped me out. It was the Buffalo guy who like made the suit that creeped me out more than even the one eating the people.
He was creepy. Look, Ronnie says he hid behind his cushion watching that movie.
Listen. Really?
I don't blame you. It's creepy.
A horror.
I consider it. All right, and then what? You got one more?
Mm-hmm. My number one.
All right, what is it?
The Saw movies. I hate them all.
I know you would say that. I should have known.
Why'd you know that?
I just because it's gory, and I think that's what.
Oh, I hate everyone. Oh, and it's because of the it's gory with like the psychological. Like I remember the first one. Like they were like, "What's this about?" And the person wakes up. And they're in the room and they got to like saw off their own hand to like escape. And then the one that hit, like, I can't ever get this visual out my head again. I can't ever. It was one of the, I don't even remember which one it was, but the girl fell into a vat of needles.
Yes. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I can't get it's the worst horror movie ever. Ever.
I like it. Look, Doughboy says that he could escape because he's smart.
But they make you do. I don't know if I can
cut off your leg, or I'm looking forward to the new one, Spiral, and I'm really bummed out that it's going to be a while. I actually, when I did the reaction of the trailer, I didn't know that's what it was. So a lot of people were making fun of me in my reaction because it took a while, and then all of a sudden I was like, "Is this Saw?" Like I didn't even know. That one's another one that's pushed, and they're probably going to get pushed till.
So Spiral is another Saw.
Yeah. I think I want to say it's Chris Rock is doing it.
Chris Rock.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I think so. Someone tell me. I think so. I got to remember. It was a while ago the trailer came out, and I feel like it's going to be pushed till next Halloween season. You got to put it out around the Halloween. I would think. So it's going to be pushed a while, unfortunately.
Well, I'm glad I know that's like that. I won't watch them.
Yeah, look, Ronnie agrees with you.
I can't watch. Because they're not just scary and psychological, like putting and do these things. It's also like that. If you would say the most grossest I ever been watching a scene is that one she fell in needles, like hypodermic needles, and a vat of them, and she fell in it. I'll stick it. Oh, that's even worse than that thing on Brightburn with the jaw.
That was awesome. Brightburn's on my list, so we'll talk about it in a little bit. Dan finds musical scary. Says there's nothing more terrifying than people spontaneously breaking out into song.
I'm gonna put my hand over my eyes.
I have not seen Babadook, by the way. I had that. I was going to add that on the list of what people vote on for me to watch tomorrow, but then I changed it.
This comment, the movie and makeup moment, that Hostel is on my nominated list because that's another one. Like they tortured the people. Mm-hmm. That's one that was on my honorable mention list. I'll name it. Hostel. Didn't I say Chucky?
See, I knew it. I told you. So it's Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, I get that. That's not play. Get that Spiral.
Samuel L. Jackson, and we both had an encounter with him. He asked me where Nick Fury is on my tattoo, and I had to be like, he's not part of the Guardians of the Galaxy, Samuel. And then Amanda, what did you say to him?
Oh,
he had a pet, and then you go, not even a snake.
He said he don't have pets, and I was like, not even a snake. And then he wouldn't answer me, so I said it like 2 more times.
I know. She's like, hello. He was probably like, all right, this crazy lady.
Well, let me do my honorable mentions quick.
Okay.
Chucky,
Yeah.
Hostel.
Okay.
It, Exorcist, Pet Cemetery, and Candyman. Those were all my honorable mentions.
They are all. It seems like you've got a genre. It's the stuff that's like could be like you said, it could really happen, and it.
That's what scares me the most, and I hate the most.
Really happen,
and then the gory, and then like the
gory, and yeah.
I can't wait to hear you. Let's get to yours. You're gonna have some that I never heard about, ain't you?
Probably. I went with the like these are ones that it's hard for me to say like that scare me because like I do get scared, but I'm into the like gore and I know it's a problem, but I'm well aware that I'm into it. So for me, the first one, number 5, would be Brightburn, which I loved. Brightburn. Like we've talked about, the jaw was crazy. The eye, the like glass in the eye. And first of all, I love everything James Gunn touches. It's just, let's be honest here. But I loved Brightburn. And actually, yes, I want to talk to Andrew about this because I've been telling him to watch Brightburn. And he finally rented it this weekend and he messaged me and told me that he watched it and he really enjoyed it. And then the best part, now you watched Brightburn, right, Amanda?
Yeah.
So at the end, you got to the end, right? Do you remember? Do you remember that they teased like that this could be a whole universe, right? There's someone that's like,
oh yeah,
like, and it's actually Michael Rooker is doing like a conspiracy show. And so I'm like, I could totally go for like a full universe of this. And that's, yes, call it evil Superman. So that's what I love about it, because Superman for me has always been like, man, he's such a, for me, he's a boring superhero. Like can be almost anybody unless he has kryptonite, and he's too much of a goody two shoes, and I don't like it. I like the villains. So that's why I think I really like this, because I really enjoy that it's like the evil side, and not even like an evil older Superman, right? It's like a kid, and this kid is just pure evil, right? From the beginning, this kid is awful. He's like, just cares to murder everybody, and he has fun doing it. And it's pretty awesome.
I don't know if I wasn't too scared from it.
That's what I'm saying.
It was mostly gory from like, that's why I didn't like it. I was like, oh, it's too like the jaw thing. Remember that I can't get over. But to me, it felt like more of just a villain movie, right?
Yeah, right. So this is where Dan is saying, is it considered a scary movie?
Yeah. I think it is, though. I think it is on like
it's considered a scary movie. To an extent anyway, right? And that's why I said like my list, like
Carolyn really don't like Brightburn.
Carolyn a lot of her comments with that word if she doesn't like something. So,
Carolyn don't like Brightburn.
But yeah, I don't know. I liked the story of it too. And like I said, I would love a full universe of it. I just like that finally Superman is kind of interesting. Because but listen, look at this. See, there's a version of Superman for everyone, and mine is Brightburn. Andrew says, yeah, it's more of a horror thriller, which I consider horror thrillers scary movies. I mean, I guess
that's why I was saying like mine with the Silence of the Lambs. I'm like, is it really?
I know.
But if it's our list, if we're scared by it, were you scared by Brightburn?
I was creeped out. Like, so. It's hard. I guess, I don't know. It's hard for me to say like scared a little bit. The part when the mom is like hiding and he's out there like, and she's hiding from him. You know what part I'm talking about? You probably don't.
Well, she was out in the garage.
She's like under the counter in the kitchen kind of.
Oh, I don't remember.
And the cop shows up, and then the cop just gets like whooshed away. Like he just takes the cop and like kills him.
She got on my nerves in that. I was like, she should have killed him. Like she could have killed him when she had the chance.
She could have
killed him. She could have killed him. Right when they knew. That dad knew.
I know. Well, then he killed it, didn't he? He was like, oh yeah. I have not seen Monster Squad. Have you seen Monster Squad? No. Nope.
But Quiet Place, I like the Quiet Place and the Quiet Place too. But that one really didn't scare me either.
No, and I loved it, but it's not I think it's a really good movie.
All right, what's your number 4? What's your number 4?
Number 4 is the 1990 The Witches, because that terrified me as a kid, and I know, Amanda, I know.
This list.
Well, this is my favorite.
I'm not even scared by these movies. Go ahead.
It didn't scare You was a kid? Well, okay, I was 6.
I don't even remember watching it really.
So I was 6 and I had nightmares.
Was that Angelica Houston in it?
Yeah, and when she took her face off and she had the big nose and she turned kids into mice, and you talk about things that could be real. The point was these witches just hid as normal people. I was 6 and it's like still ingrained in my head. I was terrified because I was like, this creepy lady could be a witch. And then they talk about they gave you candy. So like, I don't want trick or treat on Halloween. So it's like, this witch is going to give me candy. It's going to turn me into a mouse. And that's something that stuck with me forever. And don't laugh at me. It was scary as a 6-year-old.
What now? The number 3 for Tess is gonna be Wizard of Oz. What is this? Because the witch scared her.
It did. I think
I have to be honest though. I don't think I've seen like parts of the witches when it came on TV, but I've never seen like the whole thing through.
Imagine watching as a 6-year-old that they tell you these witches can be hiding in plain sight. They could be your neighbor.
And she said, you said, and you talked about how it could really happen. And you really thought when you were 6, you thought you could be turned into a mouse.
I did. I literally thought that. I was scared. I was like, they're going to turn me into a mouse and then they're going to step on me or put me in a painting. Oh my God. There's a scene in the original where they lock a kid in a painting and the kid like stuck.
Like Harry Potter.
But they're stuck in it. Do you want to be stuck in a painting? Leave me alone. You're so mean to me, man. Well, I don't even want to tell you.
I would like scary movies too with this list.
All right, number 3.
Okay, this gun get me right here. This gun gets
me. It's The Shining.
Yeah, I thought about that one too.
Yeah, that scared the bejesus out of me. So much of it, like the twins. I mean, the whole entire thing.
Mm-hmm. I thought about that one too when I was like, oh, they have The Shining. Yeah,
The Shining is scary, and like, what's his name? Jack. How am I missing his name? Nicholson. Oh my God, he's terrifying, right? And now they have the new. It's a sequel, I think, Dr. Sleep, which I haven't watched yet. I got him the book for Christmas, and he hasn't read it yet, and it's almost Christmas again, and he doesn't want to watch it till he reads it. Yeah, look. See, that is scary. Like, that was terrifying to me. I was probably 15 when I saw The Shining.
The part now, it always freaks me out because the Tower of Terror. And they have that part with like you see the kids like down. That always reminds me of it. And every time I'm out do that ride, I think of that, and then I'm freaked out even more.
It's a good sequel, says Terrence.
I like Dr.
Did you watch Dr. Sleep?
Yeah,
you did. You saw it in the theater.
I was working at the theater, and it was playing when I was working, and so I watched it. I liked it. I thought The Shining was much better, but.
Listen, stop.
Stop it.
You want to know something really cool? Speaking of Red Rum, I don't know if you noticed this. So you watched The Haunting of Bly Manor. And I saw towards the end, I think it's like the second to last episode, but towards the end or the third, anyway, they're in the classroom, the little like classroom in the house. Yeah. And it's a flashback to when Jessica was their teacher or whatever. There was Scrabble letters that spelled out Red Rum on her desk.
Easter egg!
I know.
Easter egg!
I saw it and I was like,
probably the scariest part of that Bly house. That Bly Manor.
It wasn't. I don't think it was supposed to be scary.
Yeah, it wasn't real scary. But I liked it. No, I liked it.
It was. I think it was more of a what did I call it? A gothic romance, right? Alien. You guys, you would consider Alien a scary movie?
Yeah, you don't think so?
Yeah, I guess.
Although they're not like, I wouldn't say like, well, Alien more so, but like movies like Jaws, they consider scary. Yeah. But then I was like, oh, that's not really like a Halloween movie, but I would think it's like on the same level, like Alien, Jaws, Yeah.
I think I just have a weird like thought of what
Alien came out
that's true. I haven't seen Alien in a long time. I like Prometheus is good. That whole like franchise is good. Anyways, next, I don't even know what number am I on. 2? Yeah. Like I forget where I even am. Jeepers Creepers. Have you ever seen Jeepers Creepers?
No.
Oh my gosh. I kind of don't want to say anything, and I want to make you watch it.
I don't want. You always want to make me watch the scary stuff. I don't want to.
I want to see what the description in the synopsis is, because I bet you it describes it perfectly.
Do they have like weird looking people in that? Like weird looking monsters? Are they like real skinny and tall? I've never seen it, but I'm like, I think I've seen maybe a trailer or.
This is the synopsis for it. The synopses are so good on horror movies. So it says, after making a horrific discovery in the basement of an old abandoned church, Trish and her brother Derry watch their routine road trip home from college turn into a heart-stopping race for their lives. They find themselves the chosen prey of an indestructible force that relentlessly pursues them and gives a new and chilling meaning to the old song, Jeepers Creepers.
They follow them?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, you ain't watching that.
Look,
watches them?
Ronnie's never the second one, but I never saw it.
Oh, listen, me and Ronnie's right here. I ain't watching that.
A third one. So there must be a second one. Winter Night says there's a third one. So I said there must even be a second one.
Oh, a third.
Listen.
A third Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah.
You ain't scared of no witches. Don't be saying you're scared of the witches, Dan.
Listen, maybe he's scared that I'm scared.
Terrence reviewed the film, The Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, but listen, I don't want to say anything because I really want you to watch it.
No, I ain't gonna watch it.
I want you to watch it. So they're so creepy. Those things are the creepiest things. Look, I gotta see. Now that I know I can put up pictures on here, I'm gonna find one.
I know you can give me bad dreams.
Listen, I don't know. Let me say. This is. I feel like I gotta find it. Can you hear my dogs barking outside? They're driving me.
Where did you get those peepers? Was that in there?
Yeah, it's
that saying in there. What is a peeper?
Eyeballs.
Oh. They do something to eyeballs?
Listen, I'm going to upload this picture. Hold on. I'm so excited for you to see this.
No, I don't want to see it. Stop. Oh my God. That's what they look like? They got like real eyes. Stop.
It's so good. Listen, Terrence, he is too scary. What? He says he's not scary. Yeah, Ronnie's looking away.
I'm never going to watch that. See? Why you do this to us? You know me and Andrew's over here scared, and Ronnie.
Look what Dan said about Dr. Sleep.
Is there more than one of the because this is Jeepers Creepers? Listen, like there's more than one of those.
There's going to be a third one. Someone said.
No,
so
but I'm saying when the spirit comes after you, is it just that one guy, or is there more?
I think there's one, but then I don't know about the second. I don't know about
the spirit.
You can't like kill it. It's indestructible. I don't want to give anything away. You got to watch it. There's 3 movies. Terrence says there is 3 already. See, I didn't even know there was a second one until just now. So, it's so crazy.
Ever seen? Oh, I've seen The Craft. That's not really scary.
Yeah,
though.
The Craft isn't really scary.
I love it. I love The Craft movie.
The new one is out now.
I haven't seen it. Did you like the new one as much as the first?
I am going to be watching it tomorrow.
You haven't watched it?
I haven't watched it yet. No, They're going to give me the download code tomorrow. They said so.
Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2
had cinema release.
Oh, direct to video.
So it's probably not very good.
Oh, I've seen Scream.
Yeah, I've seen Scream too. I guess that's a scary movie.
It is, but it reminds me more like those ones. What was that? With the baby, they had the baby face. Happy Death Day, the Death Day. I
haven't seen that.
Okay, but that's what they kind of remind me of those, like when they have a killer, but it's more of like a teen.
Yeah, I love the first one because all I ever think about is what's his name, Matthew Lillard, when he's like, my dad or mom or one of them is going to be so mad at me, and he's like crying, and you know what I'm talking about? He's all bloody. And then when it gets revealed that he's one of the killers.
Oh yeah,
like, my mom's going to be so mad at me, and I'm like. That's like makes you think like I don't know. I liked that.
Say that Scream's coming back with one of was it Drew Barrymore?
a lot of the original cast, Nev Campbell too.
Right?
Yeah. I'm cautiously optimistic about that because sometimes it just feels so cheesy. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's when I'll be interested what you see about the Craft movie, because like there's some that you just can't.
The Craft.
You can't. It's hard to remake that magic.
Yeah, and I don't really understand what, like, the point. I don't know. It's hard to tell because the trailer, they were like, first they're saying it's a total remake. And they even have lines from the original movie, like "We're the Weirdos," which was like one of my favorite lines from the original movie. But then, like, they have a picture of the girl Nancy in it, so it's like obviously those people existed. So it's confusing, and I don't really know what they're trying to do with it. But I guess I'll find out when I watch it tomorrow.
Why are they going to be mad at you, Andrew?
He's talking about what he said in Scream at the end.
Oh, I don't. Oh, the guy.
Yeah.
Also, is Scream 5? Is it going to have Monica, what's her name? Courtney Cox?
I don't know.
And then David Arquette, is it going to have them?
I think David Arquette is signed on for sure. I don't know if she is. Courtney Cox is. I don't even
look like a different face. Didn't she have like a I was like, I don't know if that's Courtney Cox or not. Her face looks different.
Oh my gosh.
All right, what's your number one? All right, I want to hear your number one most scariest.
Listen.
No, she's already given excuses. What?
13 Ghosts. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Is it new?
No. No. Yeah, I got to find out what year it is. Look, I love that I can just search on here. This is so great. So it is from 2001.
Okay.
So a state-of-the-art remake of the classic. So apparently I didn't watch the classic. This was the remake. It says it's a family that inherits a spectacular old house from an eccentric uncle. There's just one problem. The house seems to have a dangerous agenda all of its own. Trapped in their new home by strangely shifting walls, the family encounters powerful and vengeful entities that threaten to annihilate anyone in their path. And let me tell you,
they won't let them out the house. They're trapped.
They're like trapped in like the basement. I think it's the basement. And listen, I'm going to show you what I had nightmares. I made my sister. 2001. I was born in 84. Do the math. I made 17. My sister come into the bathroom with me because I was terrified to go like pee. Look. Mm-hmm.
Is that like the main ghost?
That's one of the ghosts. That's like the 13th ghost, right? So she's in the basement. That was the creepiest one, or the head. But there's so many others. There's like, I'm trying to see.
Don't show more. Don't show. Why you keep doing this to me?
They're gross. They were all like tortured. Like there's ones that are all like split up. I'm trying to find the girl. There's one girl that's got like cuts all over.
Why did this make your number one? It scared you the most?
It scared me I'm going to close that.
This even scared you more than the witches?
Well, I was younger. I was 17, I think, for this one. So it terrified me to the point of like I said, I made my sister, I was like, come into the bathroom with me. I have to pee. And like my sister and I watched it alone. So I was 17? Is that what we figured out?
Yeah.
And so she's like a year and a half younger than me. And I remember we were home alone and we watched it. And then we watched it twice, and it just terrified me. I think the fact that they're stuck in this house that they can't get out of, and there's all these ghosts trapped in the house because the uncle was basically like trying to open a portal to like.
And so there's 13 of them. So
he's trapped them all. And so there's all these other ones. And there was like, I feel like there was like a gluttony one, and like there was a lot of, I don't know if that it was exactly the 7 Deadly Sins. I remember a really fat one that scared me. I don't know.
What was that? Oh, that's another one I should have made the list.
Yeah, that was. We're thinking of the same one, I think.
With the 7 Cents.
Yeah.
And Brad Pitt. And Gwyneth Paltrow.
Is it called 7? No, that's.
Yeah, no, it's called 7.
No, it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You just reminded me of that. The ghosts are a metaphor for how terrible humans are.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, The Hills Have Eyes was another one.
The Hills Have Eyes I never saw. I didn't want to.
Because it's about like these inbred. It's kind of like Deliverance, but they're like inbred and they kill people.
No, I'm good. The ghosts are the reason to see the film, says Terrence. No, they're the terrifying.
I ain't gonna ever watch it.
You should watch it. I wonder if it holds up because I only saw it that once, and it like, which is why I'm like, I can't remember it fully. You know what I mean? But like, it stuck with me. It was
I
scary.
feel like your list didn't have any like the popular type.
That's what I tried to do. Remember I told you before we went on here, I said I tried to pick not like Freddy, Jason, all those Halloween. I tried to pick ones that.
Well, a lot of them like you said, Jason or the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like all those I'm like, those don't scare me as much. When I watch it, I don't want to watch it because they're jumping out and I don't like all that jump stuff.
Jump scares,
but their characters to me, I feel like are ridiculous. Like, all right, they're really,
So well, they never die and they come back 100 times. Well, that's why Freddy is like actually scary because he makes sense.
Yeah, he does, and coming in their dreams. What are some of y'all's top favorites then? I want to see some lists.
Oh, I got to read my. Am I echoing? I'm echoing for myself a little. Okay.
I've never seen the Nun.
Are just the Mortuary Collection, which I don't know if anybody's seen it. Just came out. It's super freaky.
Oh, these are your honorable mentions?
Yeah.
Okay.
House on Haunted Hill. I don't know if you ever saw that. That used to scare me. Again, it's about being stuck in a house like that.
That's what. And to come to find out, Tessa lives in a haunted house. Maybe that's why.
That on me.
Maybe that's why. Don't you have like the part they always paint and it comes back murder or something?
Murder. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we're getting down to the root of it here.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm like, where was I on my list?
Oh, yeah.
Final Destination just freaks me out a little bit because of stuff like I don't want to drive behind a truck with logs on it now. I don't want to go, you know what I mean?
Like that get her anxiety going.
That's what they are. That's exactly. And then Cloverfield, and because I really liked Cloverfield. Again, I don't know if that's really a scary movie.
But what is that about?
That's the alien, and then you don't even. It's all hand shot on a camera, and a lot of people were getting.
Oh, I can't watch that.
You can't watch it, probably.
I get sick. Like the Blair Witch, I can't watch that because I get sick.
And Blair Witch was the last one on my list, so thanks for saying that.
I get sick from those when it's moving around. It makes me sick.
Blair Witch creeped me out, and Cloverfield creeped me out because you didn't see the alien for like a super long time. Like you barely catch little glimpses of him, and I think that was like the suspense built up. I don't know. It was creepy, but you can't watch it, so you probably never saw it.
What is Mother?
Final Destination was good, but the other ones weren't great. I liked them just for their deaths, Andrea, which I don't know what that is.
Isn't Ready or Not about like they get married and then they have to like.
I loved Ready or Not.
Really? I was gonna watch it, but I didn't.
It is so good. Yeah. First of all, yes, Samara Weaving is incredible in that. That was actually in my list of my top 10 movies to watch on Halloween.
Is it scary?
It's not really scary. So this is the premise.
It reminded me of like The Hunt.
Yeah, right. So they get married.
Yeah.
And they're a game, like she's marrying into a gaming family. They have like all these games that they're the head of, whatever.
They are
so they have to play a game on the night that and it's all by chance. Okay. And they get hide and seek, and she's laughing. She's like, "Are we really gonna play hide and seek?" And they're all like, "Oh, that's the card she pulled." It was ready. It was.
Oh, she pulled it.
Because they would have just played, like the other people in the family were like, we played backgammon, we played Old Maid, we played this. Well, she got hide and seek, which is just to run and hide. And they have to, this is what they believe as the family, is that they have to kill her or they will be dead at sunrise because of some pact that the great whatever made with. You're never going to watch it. I don't want to give the ending away, but the ending is one of my favorite endings of a movie of all time. That's what I will say.
Sixth Sense isn't scary.
Sixth Sense isn't really scary, no. Yeah, I guess it's kind of a thriller.
Yeah. Now, someone said, like paranormal. People keep trying to ask, like, want me to write. Because they love, listen, what people love, I guess, me getting scary and always ask me to react to this. Crazy Man to react. But they always ask me, I have a list. The paranormals or the paranormal activity they want me to react to. I remember I did all those Hollywood or Halloween movie trailers they want me to react to. The Gallows I just did. I was like, this is y'all's time. This is the time.
Yeah.
October, I'm going to react to the scary movies. But
I love it.
And that's The Nun. Somebody mentioned The Nun. And I've never seen it, but I've seen that trailer, and that scared me to death. That was enough.
Yeah, that was me too. The trailer was scary because it's like a jump scare, and it's also like freaky.
Yeah, with the spirits. Mm-mm. And the church, because that's in the church. Those have with the exorcism and all that. Those have the craziest. Mm-mm.
I know. I don't. That stuff just creeps me out. Terrence says that it's trash. So happy Wednesday,
Mama Gee.
G. Just spelled out. Let's see what else.
Terrible. See, I didn't really enjoy because
I watched Paranormal Activity at the midnight showing in the theater, and then I was freaked out. But it was in Virginia Beach, and I remember it vividly.
Are you freaked out? Because I remember from a trailer, and this is why I never watch it, because they had showed the baby camera and the camera on the baby, right? And that's why I was like, oh no, I can't do that. It
felt I mean, it wasn't a good movie, but it was a creepy, scary jump scare. And we did not see Mother. I think we already mentioned that, didn't we, Amanda?
I heard of Mother.
I heard of it. It's the animator has a funny scene. It should scare most women. Oh, geez, I don't want to know, Dan. Mother it stars. I gotta look it up. It's got someone in it that's Jennifer Lawrence. And Michelle Pfeiffer's in it too, huh?
Really?
I didn't know much about it. I think I saw the trailer and just never watched it for whatever reason. Maybe we'll have to check it out.
Now I'm interested. I never even heard of it. And that was one, Michelle Pfeiffer and Jennifer Lawrence. I feel like I would have.
I think Jennifer Lawrence was the main one. I very vaguely remember the trailer.
Oh, everybody's saying Mother. Now I want to watch Mother. Is it scary though? Or is it like a thriller?
I don't know. Is it listen, yay, Blair Witch was scary. I agree. Dan, I remember thinking that I had a little person in my corner of the room when you could see the witch. Scares me. No.
Scarier than The Witches? The Witches is going to be the new Dora movie. The Witches is going to be the new...
This is what I have to deal with, guys.
Hocus Pocus was number 2 on the list.
No.
But that is actually a good Halloween movie.
Yeah. I liked The Wretched a lot. Did you ever watch it, Amanda? I got a screener for it a while back. I feel like you wouldn't.
I'll pass up though. I don't want to watch scary movies.
That's good. I'm curious what you think of it. Come back and tell me after you see it.
I know. I want to see Mother. Oh, Terrence said it's a bad movie that didn't cement its plot. What a waste of plot. It didn't buckle down. Kristen, who? Wiggs?
Mm-hmm.
Who is she?
She has a cameo. You know her from SNL, and you mainly would know her from
I would see her her face. I probably know.
Yeah, you would know her. She's in Bridesmaids, I think.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice is a good.
I love those are ones that they should have a list we should have made too, not scary movies, but still Halloweeny,
Right. Well, Hocus Pocus.
I said weenie.
What else?
Beetlejuice, those Hocus Pocus, The Witches.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
That are Halloween movies, but totally not scary. Those are the ones I like to watch.
Look, our friend Marshall even said it was disturbing when he just watched it this last weekend. You missed the conversation because it was the weekend in our group chat. She doesn't ever come in, but
Nightmare Before Christmas, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can see The Wizard of Oz is the witch on Wizard of Oz when I was little used to scare me.
Yeah, she's scary. I was her for Halloween one time.
Were you?
I was. Corpse Bride. That's a great movie. I love Corpse Bride. Coraline's another really good one.
Yeah, I remember Coraline.
Coraline's a little scary for kids, the other mother with the button eyes and stuff. She's a little creepy.
Sleepy Hollow is another one.
Sleepy Hollow. Gosh, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Oh, wait. Prime has a $2 rent day?
It's on $2 rental today on Prime. Is that anything is $2?
What is?
Maybe we'll have to check it out. I don't know. Did she say something above that? Beetlejuice. They watched Beetlejuice.
Oh, Beetlejuice.
I think I own it.
That's what I said. I was like, I think that's one I own.
I'm
Dale. Dale. That's the best part of it.
Yes. Okay, yeah. So The Wolf of Snow Hollow, I do want to see that. I remember Amanda reacted to the trailer. Mm-hmm. I didn't. I forget why, but do you guys know there's this crazy thing YouTube's doing where if you put up more than 3 videos in a 24-hour period, they don't give you a notification?
Now, is that new?
I don't know.
Or we just figured it out.
Either way, it's frustrating because I feel like I have to pick and choose stuff. You know what I mean?
No, it's true. Like, because sometimes, what if we'd like to react to the new trailers, and if they have like a bunch that drop in a day, it's like you won't get notifications for all of them.
You know what I found out was during DC Fandom, because people didn't get one, and then they were like, wait, I didn't even know you reacted to this. I never got a notification. And then I went back and I figured it out. That's silly. Rocky Horror Picture Show is fun.
I mean, that's one Halloween that everybody does, right?
I like that movie. Do you like that movie?
Are you going to dress up in a costume for Halloween?
I don't know. It's a Saturday. I don't think we're doing anything. Like, I think we're going to go to a trunk or treat at like 1:00 in the afternoon. They're not doing trick or treating here. Well, they have it, but it's strongly discouraged. So I don't think anybody's going to even be handing out candy.
Well, there are a lot of people here doing like the candy shoots and putting them down. Like, they're setting all that kind of stuff up. But I got my costume.
I know. I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it. Did you get all the pieces to it already?
Yeah, I was talking about it on my live today because I'm going as like the Among Us video. Huh?
Guess what? I downloaded it this weekend to try it out.
Did you play it yet?
No, I haven't because, here's the thing. I open it up and it's like, because of hacking, we've done this and the servers might not be. And I was like, I don't want to play this game. I was like, what is Amanda doing to me?
Don't you scare me. No, but so I was talking about it today, my costume, and then my subscribers were like, play Among Us with us. But I don't know how to set it up for just like to play with certain people. Like, I know that like if you start a game, I can give you a code and we can play with, but
I'll have to figure it out.
You have to figure it out first because
like how to play. It's like 20 screens I got to read through. I said, I need to do this another time.
Oh, I didn't even read that. I don't read directions.
You're going to be out ghost hunting on Saturday? Sorry.
Ghost hunting?
Look at Amanda's face.
Why are they ghost hunting? Why would you want that? They have a haunted house here, like a real one. Like that's been on one of those TV shows.
Oh, really?
And it's called the Limp Mansion. Like, and they had and I went to one of those. Like, I went to that house once and never again.
Do you know what? I don't know that I ever told you this story. I'm going to tell you real quick. So, before my husband and I were married, we went to Savannah, Georgia. I was in Florida. He was in North Carolina. So, like, we met there for a weekend. And we went on a ghost walk thing, right?
A ghost
tour. And oh my God, I remember my friend was like blowing up my phone, like, how's it going? How's it going? And I was getting frustrated. So I turned my phone off. And he even watched it because it kept vibrating in my purse and I was getting annoyed. I turned it off and I put it in my purse and then we were walking and then it started vibrating again. And I was like, and this was like 15, 20 minutes later. And I was like, this is weird. And I opened it up and there was nothing there, but it was on. And then the guy's like, and at this house, we have a ghost that likes to play with technology. And I was like, no.
We did a ghost tour, remember, in New Orleans.
And I was like, woo! Yes, I do. That was
but
creepy.
Nothing happened on that one.
Nothing happened.
Except I had diarrhea, remember? And they left me. I was in the bathroom. And they're like, the ghost tours. I'm like, I can't try it. I had my own spiritual experience.
Oh, geez, Louise. Let's change the subject. She says there's 4 haunted asylums. That would creep me out, I think, more than a house.
Yeah, like especially if they were like one of those like psychotic, right? Like Batman.
Dan says the Sound of Music.
It's him going on with these musicals. Was that Dan?
Yes. Oh, what does Mr. Icarus have to say?
Oh, Rain! I was
Let's
on my
see.
live.
Since we're talking about scary movies, I thought of one that would make me paranoid. A Color from Space. I don't know that.
I've never heard of that, especially with Nicolas Cage.
I know.
I never heard of that.
I've never been to one of those kinds of hotels. No, they use a ghost story as an excuse for.
Well, I tell you this? Because I mean, in New Orleans, we have there's ghost, cemeteries and ghost stories here. They even had from American Horror Story. We saw the building. So, but it was like a few years ago. We went on a cruise, and I'm from New Orleans, so I went there a day early and spend time with family, whatever. And our friends we go on a cruise with, they came and they rented a place, and we went to drop them off at their hotel, and their hotel was on a ghost tour. Yeah, and it was like one of the remember I told Marshall was looking for a place to stay, and that's the one I told him about. And it was because they had their kids with them. And they were like, you want to come in? So it was a ghost tour, and we're like, it's a ghost. Like, you're on a ghost tour. And the kids they're like, what? And they started crying, and they were like looking at us. They're like, is there really haunted, Amanda? And they were like, Greg. They're like, Greg, and Greg just told us yeah. And then he closed the door and drove off.
He did not. Oh my God.
But there's a lot of
things. Oh my goodness gracious.
And they were talking about weird stuff happening that night. They only stayed one night, and they were talking about shoes being moved, and or they took a shower and it fogged up their mirror, but they saw war or something written on it.
What?
It was weird stuff.
I'm all set with that. No. Look at so she lives in Australia, so she's talking about going out there, and she says they've got a lot of scary stuff like Hanging Rock. I didn't see Picnic at Hanging Rock. I don't know that I heard of it. Look at. I would not go there. Don't ever go there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Dan, I am right there with you. And I know Amanda is.
Oh, I get it. It's a good
one. That's true. That should have been our number one, 2020. Yeah. And 2016 to 2020.
2016 and 2020.
Oh,
they have to have a movie about this, in later years when we can.
Don't say when we can laugh about it, because it's not even. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Oh boy, Terrence. Mental asylums are not haunted. They could be. You don't know.
I mean,
yes, Ronnie, be sure to do that. Because he's going ghost hunting, so he's gonna. Oh,
why would y'all want to do that? That's just inviting us, the bad spirits.
You're right, Andrew. It has.
And what if they follow you back? Like the one, would you say the ones follow the Jeepers Creepers? What if it follows you? What if you go catch a Jeepers Creepers?
Go catch a Jeepers Creepers.
And then they follow you back.
Oh, you know what? I just thought of this talking about this. Just the goat reminded me. Did you ever see the Witch? But it's like 2 V's. Is the W? It's got a goat in it. Black Phillip, I think is his name. Oh my gosh!
What are you talking about?
Good movie.
It's a movie.
Yes.
And it's called Witch.
The Witch, but it's. I don't know if you call it Vitch because it's 2 V's that make a W. You know.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's a good one. It's a little psychological. It's more. It's like about witches. It's good.
What is movie fan talking about Blumfest?
I don't. Isn't that those movies were coming out?
Blumhouse.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there more to it than those 4 movies?
I watched. First of all, I'm telling you. First of all, that Blum, they are on everything. What did me and Greg watch? Oh, what was I watching? It was yesterday, and it was something I wouldn't expect. And at the end, they were like, "Oh, produced by the Blumhouse." It was like a Blumhouse thing.
Yeah, they're in everything.
They're in everything. But then those movies they put out, that they weren't scary though.
No, they weren't. The Lie.
I only saw 2. I saw The Lie, and then I saw
Evil Eye, right?
Evil Eye, and both of them were not scary.
I know.
Oh, Fantasyland was one of the Blumhouses, wasn't it?
Yeah, Fantasy Island.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that one yet, but I didn't hear good reviews about it.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh
either.
yeah, I'm with it, Ronnie. That's the ones really calling for trouble.
Yeah, it's true. So apparently it's like DC Fandom.
Okay. So they're having a whole day of like.
You get like press releases from them. I don't. Did they send you anything about it? They might have.
You know, I delete.
She like boring, delete.
I don't even open them half the time.
I know. You just look at the titles. They don't catch you. That's it, right?
It's true. I don't got time for all that.
Especially with virtual schooling now. Terrence says horror movies are fun. You're supposed to have fun. I agree. I do. That's why I like to be scared. Look at what he does. Listen, Terrence, what is wrong with you? Don't play with Ouija boards.
They're going to come get you. Terrence, they're going to. You're just inviting. You're inviting.
It's going to happen eventually. And then he'll never comment again. And we'll go, what happened to Terrence?
Because every time the cursed person has sex with someone, the evil entity follow. What is Mr. Carius talking about over here?
This.
Oh, it follows. Oh, it's got a demon with herpes. Oh, that's double.
Oh,
that's how he gets people. You wake up and you got the herpes from him. Oh no. If a demon ain't bad enough, one with an STD.
Yeah, that's even worse. Terrence, we don't want you to. Hi, King of. I don't know. Oh, next meeting, I'm going to show you my view of the Creek and How Creepy It Is. Yes. So, because I'm doing another members only plug. If you guys aren't already a member, you can hit join down below and become a member. And every month we do a members only Zoom chat. We have our next one scheduled for November 2nd. It's so much fun.
Do I have to be a member to join?
Yeah. Are you going to become you have to. It's only fair, Amanda.
This is a pandemic. Well, I don't got all that, Ben.
Hey, I'm worth being a member too, right, guys? You guys get special fun things.
I can't have Zoom members yet.
Face to face and talk.
I can't.
You get to talk to me all the time,
and I got strikes.
I know. You do.
So even if I hit it, I can't. Right? Did you hit it?
And it was like 2 months after the strike went away that it finally let me. Mm-hmm. Wait, whoa, yay. Dan's been waiting. He likes to bring. So remember I told you I was finally watching The Leftovers.
Yeah, I love The Leftovers. Yeah.
It's Dan who's got me into it. So we're on season 3 now. I think we're 3 or 4 episodes in. Season 3 is banana pants. But for the second season of The Leftovers, I knew I'd work. All right, well, now I really want to watch Picnic at Hanging Rock. I'm almost done with The Leftovers.
Is that a movie?
I guess. They're talking about it.
I thought he was just talking about like a sightseeing location.
Yes. I do. I want to see pictures of the full moon. The full moon this weekend. It's like a full moon, a blue moon, Halloween. It's 2020. Yeah, we're in big trouble this Saturday.
That's what my Halloween costume is, full moon.
Oh my gosh. Do you know what my kids do?
So Terrence talking about the Purge movies. I haven't watched the movies, but then they had that Purge. It was like a series on the Sci-Fi Channel that I really liked.
There was a series, but I think it was still on the,
I don't know, but I've never seen the movies, but I saw that series. And I mean, I like the idea, like one night, like you can murder people and all that stuff.
I know some people I would murder. But I'd have to go to the Capitol for it. You
have to go where?
To the White House.
Oh, live! I thought she was going to say that girl that we can't talk about.
You should not be named. Her too.
the fake YouTuber, fake reviewer.
Fake reviewer. Oh boy. Oh, look, it's a movie and a TV series.
Oh, The Hanging Rock.
You know what on Friday that was fun? What?
Picnic at the Hanging Rock. That don't even sound like a scary movie.
Yeah, that's how they get you probably.
Maybe.
You sit down and you're like, oh, picnic. Oh.
What do they do?
They would go,
got into that.
Oh.
Oh.
That's what you would say. What else? I was going to say something else. Oh, the series that comes out on Friday, the 30th. That's Friday, right? Yes. Is Truth Seekers. It's coming to Amazon Prime, and I got the screens for it. It's good. So it's kind of like hunting ghosts, right? But it's oh my God, Nick Frost and Simon Pegg, Shaun of the Dead, those guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's good. It's a lot of fun.
It's scary, episodes. But like kind of have comedy in it.
It's like comedy that? And like it's also a little spooky. Yeah.
Greg would like that.
Greg, yes. It's good. And so it's funny because I watched the screeners and then Brett was all like, well, I would have watched it. I'm like, well, we can still watch it. And he's like, but now you've already seen it. Like,
oh, Greg does that same thing.
It drives me nuts. Like, I can watch it a second time.
I know. That guy finally, who wrote me back, I'm going to get the screener for that Ted. That's what I know.
What? I'm excited for that too. I haven't watched it yet.
The Ted Bundy movies. I like, as much as I hate scary movies, I love stuff with like the real, like watching the real, like crime shows, like unsolved mysteries. I like, and then all the Ted Bundy stuff. I love watching
like the real stuff. Staircase was good.
I never did watch that though.
You didn't? Mm-mm. Marshall thinks it was the owl, so you got to watch it.
I know the owl thing, but I was like, I still don't know that reference.
I want to know what you think, because we're all like, Marshall, you're crazy. So it wasn't an owl, it was the husband. It wasn't a bird. But you do you. The movie fan says that Truth Seekers looks good. It is good. What do you
you gotta take her.
Take him where? I tell him to watch these shows. Listen, sometimes we got an embargo date. I gotta watch it. If he's not gonna be able to sit and watch,
it's true.
Amanda gets it.
Mm-hmm. We have to watch it before then. Like, exactly. And I tell Greg, I'm like, if you don't watch it, like watch it with me. So he likes it sometimes, especially when we get the Netflix screeners and
Netflix is nice because it's easy.
Yeah, you could, but I mean, we still do the cast it on some of the movies and stuff. Like Borat. He watched Borat.
Yes. Yeah, Brett did too. That was a good one. Oh my gosh. Doughboy.
I know. Doughboy. You can't believe nothing Doughboy says. Nothing
at all. Also, I'm going to send your package out to you soon. I sent him some Mama's Geeky swag and it got returned to me, so now I got to send it again. But it's going to be
Doughboy, you gave her the wrong address.
His name isn't on the house or whatever. So like they sent it back because they put like question marks. Like,
did you put Doughboy on there?
I didn't put Doughboy. I put his name, but I think he's living with his cousin right now. He said, or that's that address. So that was what happened. But
Doughboy giving you his undercover address. Doughboy always on the move.
Exactly.
Where's Doughboy at this week?
Yes, we're talking about Marshall Erickson. He's our best friend. No, it's just one of our friends, Marshall. Oh boy, what else? I think we're coming to a close here, guys. Okay. Terrence, listen, send me your address. Email me, Tessa@mamasgeeky.com with your address, and I'll send you some.
Look at, no wonder why she got all these subscribers. Tessa gives all the gifts.
I give Amanda's, well, really, I give the members, like I have the gifts for my members, but there's a select few who have always come and support me that I also will give them stuff as well.
Are they getting a Mama's Geeky bumper sticker?
A magnet, and pins.
You got
and
pins?
Maybe a mask if you're really, I do have pins. You want to see them? I think don't you have I feel like I gave you a pin.
Maybe.
Favorite Halloween candy, Andrew asked. Twix or Snickers.
Oh, that's a tough one because I'm a chocolate connoisseur. Now, I don't know if this is really a Halloween candy though, but one of my favorite candies is Caramello.
Oh, I love Caramello.
I know. Isn't that the best?
Oh, Caramello is so good.
It's more of like an Easter though, the Caramellos.
Yes, no, they're good. In Easter, I prefer them over the Cadbury eggs.
Oh, I love me too. Tessa knows how I love my sweets.
I know. Yeah, because she literally, listen, we shared a bed once.
We shared a bed more than once.
Well, this specific moment. Was it for Murphy's wedding? I don't even remember. I think it was.
No, it was.
I think
it was like when the Maleficent and at the Sheraton
And someone fell asleep eating chocolate chip cookies, Amanda. And then I woke up with chocolate all over me.
It was stuck to her like a piece of cookie.
I was so mad. I was like mad. I'm pretty sure I yelled at her. I was that's the worst way to wake up. It's not funny. It was awful.
I was mad too. Like I felt I didn't finish my cookie.
The moral of the story is don't share a bed with Amanda. The thing is, her husband was like, yeah, that happened.
I like to eat and I fall asleep easily.
Oh, so I have to edit that video, by the way.
One time Greg was, I fell asleep with a fork in bed.
A fork?
With the fork.
Oh my God. Greg is a saint, you guys. Oh my God.
That was a good laugh.
Oh boy.
I think when she woke up with the cookie on her, that's probably why you yelled at me, because I was laughing just as hard.
Probably. Guess what? Winter night, she sent me a box of food to try from Australia, and I actually recorded the video. I just have to edit it.
My subscribers never send me gifts. Y'all better go, look, Winter night. Go subscribe to my channel right now. Crazy Amanda Reacts. Especially if she's sending snacks.
She does send snacks. I know she's the best. There was even some plushes in there for the girls. It was
you might go subscribe because I love snacks.
Yes, Dan is one of the select few.
Dan sends snacks too?
No, that got gifts from me.
Oh, okay.
Look at this. Did you know? July 4th in Vegas, 2021. We need to all go to.
Don't believe Doughboy. Don't believe nothing Doughboy says.
Look, I'm with you. So candy corn I used to love, and Peeps I used to love, and now I'm not a big fan of either one. You're right, Andrew. I'm with you.
Doughboy sends artwork? Are you an artist, Doughboy?
Apparently. And he'll send
Terrence
you some.
Going to send some merch. Terrence, I'm afraid this might be some Boogity Boys. wait, what is the one? Or the dolls, Boogity dolls.
The what?
From our movie we saw. Oh, stop it! Stop it!
Hey, at least it's not this.
Oh, Tessa, why are you doing it? I'm done. Let's wrap this up.
All right. Oh, Crackle. Crackle is so good. Yes. Oh, look. She's subscribing to you now.
Oh, thank you, Winter Night.
It is
my favorite one on the channel.
LaCroix. Not sponsored.
I was never. Isn't it just like kind of watery? Like
it's like sparkling water. You know what? I drink it because it stops me from drinking soda.
Oh, it's a sparkling water though.
Yeah, because it's the carbonation. It's water. Okay. And it's got flavor in it. This is Raz cranberry, but it's it helps me to not drink as much soda.
Ronnie, why are you gonna? I'm talking about I want snacks.
Yes! Oh my gosh, Ronnie, yes, you should. Send me some. I have my P.O. box in the description.
You can send Amanda's there.
My members are so good to me. This is why I do these Zoom meetings with my members. I give back to my members. Look, movie fan sub to you. Whoops.
Oh,
so did Andrew. Andrew's the best. Everybody's the best, but Andrew, Ronnie.
Oh, movie fan. Oh, thank you. I love snacks. Ronnie, if you send Tessa some, she knows my address. She can forward them. All right,
guys, I think we're going to wrap up, but this was fun. This was fun. Look, I'm going to play this thing again just because I like it. Hey, Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. But yeah, thank you guys for joining Mama Ween.
It should be Mama Weenie.
No, because it's like weenie. Franken Weenie. That's another one that's like a fun.
I've never seen that one.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, it's a good one.
But you know what? I'm going to get the StreamYard too. Tess already taught me into it. I'm going to get the StreamYard, and you should be my first guest over there too.
Yes, that would be only fair.
I think so.
Look at Terrence. Get your mind out of the gutter.
He's making his own boogity boy right now. Don't you? I'm not looking at this screen. You better not.
I won't. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you. And let us know your favorites in the comments if you're watching this later. Don't forget to subscribe to Amanda. Look at this. Look. Ronnie already subscribes to you. Aww. She is amazing. She's my boo, my BFF. All right. We love you guys. Mwah. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.